a family disturbance call. Law enforcement officers made contact with the complaining witness, who was the defendant's wife for 15 years. The law enforcement officers could hear the defendant yelling inside of the house. Law enforcement officers detained the defendant. The complaining witness stated she was shoved by the defendant and fell on a chair, and that the defendant then stated he was going to punch her with his fist, and that he was punching his own hand in a threatening manner. A witness, the defendant's son-in-law, stated he heard the defendant threaten the complaining witness and saw the defendant punching his own hand in a threatening manner.
That was again?
The threat, the defendant then stated he was going to punch her with his fist and that he was punching his own hand in a threatening manner.
Mr. Rodriguez, I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with your case. I see that we have a prior assault from 2024 and 2 prior VPOs, and I'm trying to see if they're all with the same complaining witness. I see the assault is the same complaining witness. 1 VPO is no, now's not the time.
Judge, we can see on our end, they are all the same claims.
Okay. Mr. Rodriguez, I want you to understand something and let me make it clear to you. I'm going to protect every person in my county. I don't care who they are, what color they are. If they're a small farm animal, I will protect every single person. And if you become a danger to my community, I only have one place for you. Do you understand me?
Yes, sir.
I don't want you to have any contact with the complaining witness in this case, and I'm going to put a monitor on you so I know where you are. I don't want you to go within 1,000 feet of where she lives or where she works. Do you understand?
She's my boss. She hired me. I work with her. She's in GM.
I don't care what's going on. All I want is my city protected.
Yes,
And the
sir.
idea is that I don't want you to have any kind of run-ins with her. You guys have words and then something drastic happens. And I'm trying to prevent
Yes, sir.
something nuclear from going down. The best way to do that is to keep you guys away from each other. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
If you have cancer, you cut it out. Otherwise, it kills you. Sometimes in your life, you have people who are a cancer to you. And if you don't cut it out, you end up in custody with a very blank cells. This is now your 5th case regarding the same person. Do you catch my drift?
Yes, sir.
All right. Do you have the ability to hire a lawyer?
No, sir.
I can have you fill out an application. I'll take a look to see whether you qualify. I need to know everything about you. I also don't want you to be in possession of weapons.
No, I don't have no
If you qualify, I'll give you a lawyer today. But I'm telling you now, I don't know who you have in this world. But if I find that you're a danger and I have to make your bond $10,000, $15,000, $30,000,
Yes, sir.
you don't have anyone to pony you up, you'll be stuck like Chuck. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Come on.
All right, Judge, next, page 26, Williams, come on up.
Good morning, Mr. Williams.
Good morning.
Sir, you're charged with unlawful carrying of a weapon. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor. On April 22nd, 2025, in Harris County, Texas, law enforcement officers observed a motor vehicle with no front license plate. A traffic stop was conducted. Law enforcement officers made contact with the defendant and observed a strong odor of marijuana. The defendant stated to law enforcement officers that he has a handgun in the vehicle. The defendant admitted to having smoked marijuana in the car previously. The law enforcement officers located the marijuana and a handgun inside of the defendant's motor vehicle. The marijuana weighed approximately 55.7 grams.
Mr. Williams, I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with your case. You mind running his license, please? I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to be in possession of weapons. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
You do not have a license and liability insurance in your name. You're not allowed to drive, and that is also a bond condition of yours. Do you have the ability to hire a lawyer?
Yes, sir.
We're going to give you time. I will have you go to Victoria, sign a reset. After that, I'm going to have you take a seat in the jury box while we get your bond conditions. We'll have you sign it, and after that, you'll be free to go.
All right.
Don't pick up any new cases.
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, his license is eligible.
Great. Okay, please. So do you mind finding those conditions, please?
Yes, Your Honor.
We can sign for your reset. Judge, this last one, I have a case number for you.
Okay.
2561239. This one was an arraignment from yesterday that fell through here. It's
Okay.
here today.
Ms. Joya, come up. Why did you miss court, ma'am? Sorry? When you don't come to court, we issue a warrant and you end up going to jail. I'm going to reinstate your bond, but I'm not going to do this again. The next time you miss court and I have to issue a warrant, you will go to jail. Do you understand me? No more get out of jail free cards. This is it. Ma'am, you're charged with theft. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney appointed if you cannot afford one, ma'am. Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
On April 21st, 2025, in Harris County, Texas, law enforcement officers were dispatched to a shoplifting call at JCPenney and made contact with the complaining witness, a loss prevention officer. The complaining witness stated the defendant entered the store and placed two swimsuit sets in a black purse, then passed all points of sale and exited the store. The total value of the merchandise was $144.
Now, this is the co-defendant to yesterday's theft, right?
That's correct, yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Ms. Joy, I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm ordering you now as a condition of your bond not to go back to JCPenney and not to be in contact with the co-defendant in this case. Do you understand? What do you do for a living? Did you graduate from high school? I'm sending you now for a drug test. I want to know if anything is in your system and you're to come right back. You're 18 and you have nowhere headed. That's not a good way to go through life. You know, you should never, ever have to depend on anyone, and you need to be a strong person to be able to work and make money. Because in this life, if you don't have money, this life sucks. And you're 18 and you're headed nowhere where you're going to end up being dependent on someone. That's not a way to go through life. You need to get into school, get knowledge so you have a good job, so you can support yourself, so you don't have to rely on anyone, much less a man. Men suck. Don't rely on them. Be a strong woman. You understand? Okay, I'm sending you for a drug test. You're to come right back, and I'm going to appoint your lawyer today. Just take a seat for me.
Can I get her to sign real quick?
Yeah.
Definitely here. Don't sign for me, sir. Judge, that was the last one for now.
Okay. Mr. Moody.
Yes, Your Honor.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Who do you have?
I have Chun Feng Yan, and Your Honor, she is in ICE custody. I'm having somebody email a copy of the document to the court clerk, and I have it here as well.
What? Send it to Victoria. Let me give you her email address. Do you have it or no?
I have it, Judge. Let me
Yeah, send it to
redirect.
Victoria. That way it'll be easier that way.
Yes, Your Honor, I'll do that right now.
So she's in ICE custody now?
She is, Judge, yes.
What's going on with that? Do you have a hearing set or do you have a bond set?
Your Honor, it's my understanding that she is going to go back to her country, which is China. So there is no bond and there is no parole. And there is no, as of yet, I don't know if there's a hearing still pending because it was my understanding that she was going to be agreeing to return.
Do you know when that's going to happen? Because we should get her back here to try to take care of this first, shouldn't we?
If, Your Honor, if that's possible, yes. I can reach out to the immigration lawyer and see if I can find that
So
out.
what I'm going to do then is I'm going to issue a bench warrant today to try to get her back.
Yes, Your
So
Honor.
we can try to take care of it because sending her, having her go back and having this still open, I'm going to end up issuing a warrant because I just can't keep it open forever. And then
Yes,
it'll
sir.
impact her chances of if she ever wants to try to come back.
Yes, Your Honor, of course.
Um,
Oh, you did? Okay.
give me 1 second, Mr. Moody.
Yes, Your Honor.
Page 27. She's in ICE custody. We need a bench warrant her to try to get her before. Looks like she signed for a voluntary departure, but we need to get her back to try to take care of this before.
Okay.
So, all right, we're going to bench warrant her and then we'll reach out to you when we get her.
Yes, Your Honor. If it pleases the court, I can try and reach that immigration lawyer now if Your Honor would like me to.
How's May 19th as a reset?
Yes, Judge, let me.
Oh.
Okay.
May 19th, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor. Yes,
Is that
thank you.
okay?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, we'll put it on that day then.
Thank you, Judge.
And we'll see you then. If we get her before then, we'll let you know.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay. Thanks, man.
Thank you, sir.
Have fun.
Yeah, you can put down, I would then add.
Anna, did you?
Hey,
Just check.
stop. This isn't the club.
Joya?
Yeah, that's what you're trying to. That's fine. And then I mean, are you are. Yeah. You are looking. Yeah, I've already started working. Okay. Put some. Yeah, you just, Just that I've never even seen my first. Yes. Yeah, I've already done for no man. Okay, raise your hand. Your name is
Arthur Roger John Williams, just to the report, we have no drive, what were the other conditions that you have?
Just no weapons, no driving without a license and insurance.
The drive.
That's it.
Okay.
Hey, I have to run to court 6. So now I'm gonna go now.
Are they open? I thought they opened at 9:30.
Can I talk to you about something? Can I talk to you about something?
Yeah.
It's about the Birch defendant with the pretrial bond conditions and the GPS monitor that I talked to you about yesterday.
All right.
So I did what you said. I didn't
What's
do
the cause? What's the
anything.
cause number?
It's on docket today. It's
He's in custody, right?
yes, you got one of 254-6538. So
No, wait.
254-6538.
Oh, shit.
So the sheriffs were
Okay, yeah.
a little upset that we didn't do another booking document to hold him into custody. Because I wasn't sure if he wanted to revoke again
And he's technically on bond and he should.
How is it that the bond is at 4501? I have never, ever saw a bond at 4501.
That was the magistrate. Magistrate said that on the PR whenever they were doing like bond conditions and everything.
Are we expecting Alan here today, Victoria?
Yes, Judge.
So, the sheriff's wanted to know if you want, we can have this, like, once the attorney gets here and we sort out the situation with conditions.
Yeah.
We can do a booking document and then reinstate his bond because he made surety bond. So we can reinstate surety bond.
Okay,
Sure.
sure,
That's what you want- Okay,
sure.
I'll let them know.
Thank you. Yeah. 121.
And you want me to hold until the attorney gets here?
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Okay, I want to follow up just then. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. All right. Go ahead with that, please. I'm just gonna print it out for you and then do this. Rodriguez? Judge, Shelby said they hadn't even started yet. I do go, you're free to go.
Will you let me know that?
Rodriguez, yes.
Hi, come on up.
Good morning, Judge. We filed a motion, petition rather for non-disclosure. Let me give you the case number. I've spoken with the chief and he's indicated they have no objection to
I'll sign it.
1892.
I'll sign it. I'm okay.
Okay,
If they're unopposed, I'll grant.
Did you need to get the case?
No, just let them know.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Is there, you said it was 1819.
066.
Housing? Should I push it? Thank you. Office call. Yes, sir, once this one's level.
I'll be out here.
Yes.
And how long do you for?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I do.
This is on Mr. Rawlhawk from yesterday.
Okay.
What bond conditions did you want for him?
I do want a GPS monitor.
Okay.
And I want him to stay at the house. Actually, guys, could you bring up Mr. Rollhawk, please? How's jail?
Better be out. That's for sure.
You're giving you the opportunity, but I will not do this again. If you pick up a third case, I'm gonna lose it. Do you understand me?
Yes, sir.
One, my streets safe, and I will do everything in my power to protect them. Your lawyer has worked hard to find you a place to go to and I expect you to go there. I'm putting a monitor on your ankle so I know where you are. You are expected to go there and be there every night by 9 p.m. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
If you deviate, if you pick up a new case, if you are a danger, if you don't go back to this place, then I'm going to revoke your bond, put you back in, and you now know no one in this world is going to give you a bond. So you will be stuck in there until these cases are over with. And I don't accept pleas of guilty just to get out. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
This is the one opportunity that you have. Make the most of it. Anything else that you think that we need? Are you taking any medication at this time?
I have not taken any medication.
Or should you be? Have you been diagnosed by a doctor? Have they told?
That was years ago.
Okay.
So it's been a while.
So when you get out, what are you going to do? What are your plans?
Still, that's correct. Okay. The idea is to get my ID back and then to be able to find a format of employment.
So this is a great goal to have, and we're going to make sure that it happens. So I'm going to set you off. I'm not going to blindly reset with hopes that you do it. I'm going to keep you close so I see that you actually do it. When you have too much time on your hands, you become self-destructive. So you need something to do. And working is the absolute best because it keeps your mind occupied so you don't start doing things you shouldn't do. And the best thing about it is you make money.
Hey, that's true.
So I'm going to give you 2 weeks and I want to see what you have done to get your ID. Go home, wash the jail funk off you, dress up nice, go get your ID. If you do that, after that, we're going to give you a month to try to help you get a job.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, none of this just all day. It's not going to happen. Do you understand? All right, make me proud. Thanks. Ray. Hey.
I have Mr. Montanez.
Okay.
State made an update. I'd asked the state to eval it. They've done that. They made an updated offer this morning. Just need to talk to him, see what he wants to do. Get him in here, see if he.
What's happening upstairs? Do you know?
I don't think he has a case upstairs.
Janelle Montanez?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you see it? Oh,
Oh, it's
I'm
here.
sorry, they're
Here.
both here. I don't know why I was thinking of something. Okay.
I think that's a fair assumption.
Well, no, I was thinking,
It's-
is it going to be something writ court, like related?
No, it's a plea to the DWI and dismiss the PCS.
Okay, it's 140. You want a standard reset?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so at the next setting, let them come back here and then we'll, yeah, okay, thanks.
So it just said required?
Yeah.
Required, right?
Yeah.
Ready? House is, house June, 4 or 5.
Actually, I'm already in here.
Got it. You're welcome. Do you have anything else? Yeah. I She had to be 70. That's why it's back there. It's the way to shit does.
Morning, Judge.
Hey, good morning. How's it going?
We're approaching on Marco Balderas, Judge.
Okay,
I had submitted a packet to the DA's office for a PTI. So,
did you just turn it in?
no, it's been a couple weeks now.
Judge, before, Judge guys makes her decision, she would like us to get an idea about restitution. We don't have that yet. I'm working to get it. The vehicle that was hit was a precinct 4 police vehicle. So I'm working to get that. I've been unsuccessful so far, but I've left messages with them and I'm still attempting to get that. And
How
I'm
many times have you reached out to them?
2 or 3 now.
What? Sheriff's office, isn't it really? Okay, so, I mean, it's 191 days, so let's do this. What's today? Today's the 30th, right?
Yes.
So I'll give you till Monday.
Crystal?
If they don't have an answer to you by Monday, we're gonna subpoena them from the court to
Yes,
give
sir.
us an answer. You know, it's 191 days and it's holding up. So we'll roll to Monday. I'll waive the appearance. Let's see if they have an answer. If not, then we're going to subpoena them to come to
You
court.
waive the appearance of the attorney or the defendant? Did you say waive appearance?
Well, not you, him. But you can always appear via Zoom, so you don't have to physically come
I
here.
have, I have, a jury selection set on Monday. But
Any day that week.
yeah,
Do Tuesday,
well,
Wednesday.
you know what, I'll come here first. And,
Hopefully they have an answer, right? Because if they do, that's all they have to do is give it to Judge
so that'd be
Gats.
May 5th.
If you have an answer before then, we just let him know so that way he doesn't have to come because he's got a cross setting. If you don't have an answer, then we're just,
That's May 5th then. Monday is May 5th?
yeah.
All right, Judge.
Yeah.
We'll see you then.
See you then.
Thank you, Judge. Do I need to get with the coordinator?
Monday, yeah, May 5th, waived appearance. State's just trying to get restitution.
That's just. I see you. Sir, go around. I see you.
Okay,
It's just not.
okay, so. Well, I know that, okay.
She'll sign her just a minute.
Oh, man.
She needs to come in and then she get the keys and then I. Oh, that is, I will. She put the key in. Yeah, but we had anyone I think this out. All right, there you go.
I don't need that.
Oh, no. Yeah, the commission.
This.
This is yours, this is your thing. Oh, great, right. I just worked. Wait, you ready? First is set. At the sign is all people.
Keep going. Do you have Alawar back there? Alawar. I'm showing his. It says he has court today. Oh, man. Okay, they must have given him a PR bump.
I think when you were doing the Galindo. And Garrett. Oh, it says. That's the sense of the. So if it really sense. So just give After that, Brian, speaking with the very, I had that, the next, You good to go? Prior to some harm.
Judge, on Route Hawks, on the storage guy, are we doing your home or?
Who?
It's on Route Hawk, the guy that we brought out, that was in custody.
I think a PR bond, right? Or, it doesn't matter to me. Whatever's easier.
256-1.
Victoria, can I give you a cost number?
What is it?
255-9562.
Okay.
I got an email about a BVR. Did we address this yet or no?
I don't think so, but. With the different defendants.
I guess I'll check with Roxanne if he's got, if he has it now or not. Can I ask you one more thing?
Yes.
Check on something? I need you to look it up, please. I'm going to give you a cause number. He was ordered to get a GPS device. Did he get it? Does he have it now?
The call number, Judge?
It's 255-9562 on Lopez. You filed a BVR because we ordered him to get it on April 22nd.
Okay. Judge, counsel's in the waiting room. John Osborne.
Got it. Oh. Okay, Joe.
Hi, Judge.
Hi, how are you?
Here again on Aiden Martinez is the one that you emailed Chief Guys for a response. We've been reset.
It's something?
Nothing.
That's my understanding. We haven't heard back as well, Your Honor.
Martinez, Judge, Aiden Martinez.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm at the point where I'm just gonna set this for trial and I'm gonna give you a 10-day trial setting if we can't get a decision. I'm emailing one last time.
Yes,
But
sir.
it's unacceptable. I mean, really, it's 241 days. Well, the packet was submitted mid-March. I've emailed them before about this and we still don't have a decision.
Ms. Gano?
Please. What's Joe's email? Isn't,
Joe, one, we should auto-populate if we do know.
so Joe, yeah, I see it. Got it. Okay, thanks. So Roxanne, did he get it?
I'm messaging the case manager right now to see, because he
Okay.
went yesterday for a drug test, but it doesn't show if he got his GPS. But I'm gonna message him right now.
Who's this GPS on?
Lopez. I'm signing the BVR report to put on docket for Friday.
Okay. Victor Lopez.
Yeah. Friday's gonna be a doozy.
Oh, yeah, I was sitting there. I didn't want to do that. Really?
Hi, Sarah, you ready?
Email like a minute ago.
Boris?
Yes.
Failed to do Sam.
So he went on Friday, tried, they kept him there for a few hours and he just like, he couldn't provide a sample for some reason.
They give you water and they give you.
No, I know. I understand that. The thing is he's already set for Thursday.
Okay, so we'll just keep them on
Can
Thursday.
we just do it on
Yeah, yeah.
Thursday?
Okay, that's tomorrow.
Yes, that's fine. That was my plan was.
Tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay, keep them
Yeah,
on.
that was my plan to.
Done. Okay, perfect.
I will say also, he's already on a scram device, like he's already getting monitored for alcohol, so I don't know why he was required to
drugs.
remove. But there's no allegations of any kind of drug use in the offense. It's a DWI first with no criminal history, so I don't know why.
We still
Here's
lab
one of
test for drugs.
No, I understand. I understand that. I just was confused, but that's fine. We can address it tomorrow. Thank you.
So, hey, on Aiden Martinez,
Yes, Your Honor. I saw that.
All right, got it.
do you have the rips done?
No worries.
Roxanne, you got the conditions on Rodriguez, right? Arthur Rodriguez? You did? Okay.
And I just got a message back, he didn't get his GPS.
Did not?
No.
Okay, so we'll keep him on. Or he's on for tomorrow, so.
Okay, what about the
Well, it's not said. He said they didn't get that email. It's not straight.
Mr. Osborne,
Yes, sir.
good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Is she still in jail or did she bond out?
No, she bonded out and she texted me at 8:30 and said she
Okay,
was
come on,
there.
ma'am.
Because you were given a 30-day lease.
I'm now modifying your condition to put a scram monitor on your ankle. The next time, it's gonna go 3 to 4 times higher. Do you understand?
Exactly.
When I mean no alcohol, I mean no alcohol from any source. It doesn't matter what it is.
Exactly.
Okay, just go ahead, take a seat for me, and then we'll have you meet with Pritchall here momentarily.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Hold on, I need to get you a date. Bear with me 1 second. Or did you want the date that you had before?
That would be the 14th, I believe.
Let me see. Bear with me a second. And Roxanne, you can waive the fee.
So she had 514, didn't want that
Do
day?
you still want May 14th or do you want farther out?
May 14th, I think would be fine, Your Honor.
Okay, it's yours. We'll put it back on. And then I'm gonna waive the appearance for now. And we'll
Okay.
go from there. Hopefully there's no more problems.
All right, 1 second, real quick. Oh, it's, my son said that's a good day, so we're good to go on the 14th.
Okay, all right. Tell your son hello and see you soon.
All right, thank you, sir.
Thank you. Take care.
William?
Bye.
Ms. Strong.
Good morning, Judge.
So you want me to just sign that, the jail release?
Yes, I filed them this morning and yeah, they're gonna dismiss her case and she has no pending, no other open cases.
Okay. Can I give you cost? Do you have it already? Okay, I'm gonna sign it right now for you.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Strong.
Thank you.
And she said Brad Moore's the name of it?
She didn't say who.
And this is
Just it'll be dismissed?
Yeah.
It is, July second, you do not have to appear, just make sure you stay in contact with your attorney and you will own your bond. It says you do not have to appear, so make sure you read everything, all of the paperwork you're receiving today, you review it there thoroughly. Mr. Hobbs, Allison, Renee, Mr. Williams. Mr. Williams.
Mr. Williams, come back.
No, but I made him sign.
It's the reset.
This is Mr. Hopkins.
Would you like? Yeah.
You can just.
Yeah.
This, no. Mr. Williams. You can call Mr. Adams. I was also. They said we do have it here. Okay, and you manage to study. But you have the right. All right, so, how is May 7th to make sure you win? And so you mind asking me? Let me just certify for you. You know, so, 5:30. It's required. Doesn't show up to. Just email.
It's highlighted.
You went, I.
If you stay in contact with the attorney, your attorney will let you know.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
Here's your phone, Commissioner. Please read it correctly. If you have any questions about it.
Wait. No. Have you met with your lawyer yet? You have? Okay, got it.
Council Police. Yeah, it's also. I'm gonna be there. That's why I want you to approach on the motion because she's here. Now, I'm just the case. And she. He's such a good. Okay. You told me. You just not.
Good morning. Hi, Mrs. Santana, how are you? Hey, please.
Your attorney?
Hey, good morning. What do you have?
I have Mr. Hostler, Judge. It was reset for bond forfeiture today from last week.
Here?
And I've texted him, called him.
Okay, yeah, not a problem. We'll revoke it. Was the J, right?
Jay, yes, sir.
And do you want to withdraw?
Yes, Judge.
Okay.
I called that last week.
Got it. All right, I'll sign it and then
And we do have, I have the copies of text messages where we've sent him.
I trust you, you know, you're an officer of the court.
Thank you, Judge.
So 5,001 by the end of document. Okay,
Thank
just
you,
follow it
Judge.
and then I'll send it.
Yes, sir. May I be excused, Judge?
Jostle with a J. It's page 14.
Just, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Judge.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Judge.
Judge, we have another arrangement that came in just a little late. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Page 11, Green, come on up.
Francisco.
Does he have a warrant for his arrest? Felony warrant? You guys check.
What was the last name you said?
Green. What time did you get here, Mr. Green?
I got him like 9 o'clock, a little bit before, but I didn't know the COVID.
You come late and you come in shorts. Is this a good way to come to court? It's a complete lack of respect. And if you do it again, I'm going to put you out. Do you understand? You are charged with criminal trespass. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor. On April 22nd, 2025, in Harris County, Texas, law enforcement officers were dispatched to a suspicious person call and made contact with a law enforcement officer working an extra job that stated the complaining witness approached him and stated that her phone was stolen from her front porch by the defendant, who she ID'd and provided a description of. The law enforcement officers found the defendant, who fled inside an apartment and then was detained. Law enforcement officers found the complaining witness's cell phone in the defendant's front jean pocket. The defendant had a prior trespass warning for the location from January 2025.
So you go inside that. Ab?
Yes, Your Honor, we just have here that the complaining witness stated her cell phone was stolen from her front porch.
Mr. Green, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm now sending you for a drug test. I want to know what, if anything, is in your system and you're to come right back. Do you understand? Right. Do you understand? I'm also going to put a GPS monitor on your ankle and I'm ordering you not to go anywhere near this apartment complex. If I find that you do, if I find that you're a weapon, that you have a weapon, if I find that you're a danger to my community, I will revoke your bond and I'm going to make it sky high. You are on felony deferred for a very serious case. Does he have a felony warrant?
Okay.
Why is this showing no bond?
I'm not sure, Judge, but I don't see it.
Take a seat for me. We'll have you sent in you, see you 15 minutes, 20 minutes.
If they had set it no bond, and then they dispersed the motion, and then they dismissed it and put them back on probation, and he went to ISF back in October.
Know anything?
Judge, did you tell me to appoint?
Not yet.
No, okay.
If you are. Okay.
So,
Yeah, so.
let's see if there's a right.
So this is just on page those, right?
Defer.
Yes.
That's just wait on our sheet.
Yeah, I think.
Let's go to the next one. Is. It's gonna be, and that Eldridge. She spoke to, they're just amend her felony probation upstairs and go to sober. So, we'll talk to your chief about it. No. But I'll let that. Some just straight no on there, I don't think she, but maybe you're right. I don't know. So. We'll look at it. That's why we're here. I still call her, but she did it right.
Judge, good morning. Question on Mr. Benavides. The state has attempted to rip with no substance drive.
It's no patient owner, we just kind of got it back, I attempted to rip. Okay, we found her as of this morning. I just tried to call her outside, no answer, but I left her voicemail. I'm hoping to get in touch with her, hopefully today.
Okay, I'll give you a couple of days. It gets till Monday, but that's it.
Yes, sure. Thank you. We'll go high school kid. Yes.
Hi, good morning, Your Honor. I'm approaching off docket. Do you have it up there to start my computer?
Yes, Judge.
It is 251-8249. Okay, so for this case, we are set for next week. I've been talking to the state, because we're potentially looking at PTI now. My client is not mentally capable of sitting through a trial right now. She's taking care of her terminally ill mother, and her father recently just passed away. So she's just been like mentally distraught, even with trying to get her to do a PTI.
She just wants to be done.
Yeah. So I've been working with her, trying to get her packet, and she hasn't been able to write it. She's just been, obviously.
Any
So,
priors? Or DWI?
no.
No pressure.
You just want to do a time serve or something?
I don't think she wants to do a time service, because I have to see. I know she didn't want the conviction on there, so just stating saying they would be okay with her doing a PTI. I worked with her over the weekend to get a PTI mitigation package together. They just wanted to know if we could potentially have the setting moved so they can get the packet in and get her enrolled in the program and everything together.
She hasn't been approved for PTI.
Yeah.
You still have to get the packet in though.
Yeah, so that's what I was talking with the state about. They were saying if we potentially have the settings rolled to that, or
It's an old case though.
Yeah.
No,
I can try and.
you can try what?
I can try and see if I can push get the approval by the trial settings, but I just don't.
We're separate trial.
Yes, Judge.
Oh, no. No, we're separate trial, we're separate trial. And she's got to get it done.
Yeah.
I get that there are things that happen, but The case is old because of the trial. She either has to get it done before then or really. Hey, I mean,
Yeah, it's no problem. We know, we have to ask. So
Sure.
we just wanted to see if you guys are perfectly fine. I'm trying to get that in. And I'll work
get
with
it in as soon as possible because the problem is we're set for trial that day. If you put it in the day before, that's Lily. We're set for trial. I'm not gonna just move it because she takes too long to get it done. It's not fair to everybody else. So get it in like now, not the day before trial.
Yeah, I'll get it to them and we'll try to get, everything.
Right, but if you guys turn it in the day before trial, I mean.
It's gonna be sent in today. We just wanted to see. Yeah.
Yeah, and in that case, as soon as you get it, right, I mean, hopefully, but remember, get in line. I mean, I don't know, maybe you can get it an approval quick. Hey, next time I put you back there, either of you, hey, next time I put you in back. You hear me? Okay.
All right, thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah. I'm gonna go to 6.
Oh, okay. You hasn't checked it. Oh, okay.
Yeah. We'll look at Rick. I was
Uh,
gonna say middleman, but I won't call you a man.
Little woman,
Little one,
little person.
yes. Every time she texts me, look like I'm strong.
You know where are they?
Yeah, dude. Well, even moving to time ago.
Yeah. Question.
What's up?
Still Linda required for
Oh, yes, because he was sent to check.
Okay.
So he did check in on the.
What's that? You know, 17. Yeah.
I was originally one of the. Honestly, that would be.
Which one?
Yeah.
They won't.
So, okay, well, I mean, I have 2 of them. Got it, like Waterburger and.
Okay, this one. Oh, it's get your glass. I thought the shooter. I think we don't do a probably. Said June did it. I'm sorry, I'm looking at Joe. I'm sorry. Yeah, she said it's a word. I must skip this one. At this time.
Yes.
I thought I was getting. Actually, I like 30.
It's not right. It's not the ghost of
I guess you don't get notification.
Someone like. I saw it on the phone.
It's on the pick this up.
I'm saying this to my body. They go.
Should give an outline.
Next day, so finally. But
It's literally like, yeah, and then she told me, and I was like, come on, that's the easiest one. The whole thing is that she, she has to confirm anything about.
I was trying to get in.
Oh, is this irrational? Why are we asking the question? Yes. Yes, I would agree with your irrational hurdle.
Yeah. He said. Yeah. There's supposed to many anything, so it's busy. Oh, she's. I don't know what that means. I don't know if you guys should get to it.
Speculation. Like, here's like. Hey, Anna, did it make me or I'm gonna say something? Oh. I didn't know if you're waiting on this. Yes.
Monday night, in the morning.
Okay, so. Okay. Yeah.
You know, the point is, but covering is another course. It's okay if I come down to. Makes sense.
Words. I kind of feel like all of them strategies, right? So. Yeah, say they just scored. Right, so she objected, that was the. So I think, I'm that, it's not even ever used that. How are you? I have talked to multiple people, I'm like, oh, no, that's the worst. What do you need? But maybe not right now, but. Yeah. No, the reason I had a conversation with the old. You're scared, I was talking on the street, that was exactly. That you can find, I guess person. I'm just so scared. She's like a word. And then I had to apologize for the state. Thank you. It's nice and all. Yes.
So I appreciate your time. Yeah, because I kind of feel long that they're just to let me know. So anyway, you got this. I think that's the only thing that we're going to do. So what's the grease? So you just keep it right up here. I think you're probably good at Avon, but you can really see it. It might. A lot of them can go. Yeah, I mean, that's all. I think one at a time, so get out of the yeah, that's all the same. Work on that being said,
So. I'll go ahead and send you.
Not everyone wants to do
I haven't seen them yet, so whether or not you guys can even prove it, get out there anyway. Especially the second one, since she wrote that. I'm sitting on that, at least in my head, because I have it downloaded. Doesn't tell us. So, you want me to wait until the down there to go about water? Oh, okay. Been around it long enough. I know about the next thing. Playoffs, sir. Thank you. I can let you first.
Make sure you go today.
Yes. Yeah, that works. Don't think this was. So if you're not. Later in. That would be fun. I don't expect you to go on time. You will be something. You won't do that. It's beautiful. You all. After the product. I am sure. That. Oh, yeah. Say that. What is that? You're an operator. So you're okay. That's one of them. Well, you be. So saying. This is it. Down the line, some of you open it up. Yeah. You want to get low it.
Open up, let's search the gallery online.
I think you have a good control. Honestly, they got it. And I heard nothing else. And the concept that happened was something. Here's stuff that just reading it or you. Or you know, so hard. No one asks what comes to you. Your first week. Even right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think.
Whatever.
I guess some people that people don't social. That's one, but yeah. So you can your kind see us at first.
Yes. I think so.
Yeah. Correct. For law enforcement. Okay, that's why I don't do it. Because I started to see like, was. Here's what happened. That's just like. They go right back.
So bad, so I want
I didn't say that like folks later. Nobody like. I was, Central Park where it was the same, right? That's the same. The foot trash. And I covered all the plots. I covered west, east, 59. You want to do the. As we were James, the old company runs, that amazing. Okay.
Get a detail on it.
So I would generally. I would wake up like the 13th. To go to their like. I would chill for a while, we'd all serve. Let's take this, that's all. It was fun. I like going, like she did this in Europe and going to that park. I don't know which one was didn't work. But I still think that they just not a good way. Yeah. I don't usually did stuff. People with it. Or like don't, I had a guy. It was like, from myself, that part he's nice. He's a guy that was playing piano. We worked with them for years, like they would pass us time to that part. They didn't want to do it.
What's the first one?
I can be the guy. See, I know. I'm going to kids on. I thought it was.
Green? I recommend get it right away.
Yeah.
Kind of observation.
Yeah.
Well, no, we're gonna go in there and.
That was our like big thing. It's art is to have more pictures. Those are real. They like it covered.
No, we still.
It is. I got no problem going on each other.
So, what's your bond conditions for the order to begin? So you were to refrain seniors actors, she was something on, maybe, thousand, for some grand. Was it in for, your crimes? What we don't know, we protest today, case we don't fit for it, and then the weapons. Then we'll do the drug sales, that's what it is, she said. That was right there, and they're shaking out the first door, when it goes to do it, that. Whenever you sit on the children, it's got a fork, so but they will take out and get sleep. Was that? So when I put it up, I'm not there, so that includes more. You fill out, did you go to the left? Where, whenever you got, I think judges and other judges. You can let you know that you stay, or get you on radio, like Virgin and stuff. You stay at after the deal. Yeah. So go through that and I'm sorry.
She used to have that group.
That's why I found it out. So. I thought the last
I'm sorry. We'll see like this thing.
Okay, so yeah. Yeah.
But I went to work. Yeah. 2021. I agree. Now there's not. We got some friends. No.
For anything on Morrison.
Yes.
But I hope. So you'll have to go to customer service and once you pay the filing fee, they'll add it to this wrong deal.
Who's that?
Third floor.
Third floor.
Getting into work. Okay. Oh, the last. So it's really easy.
But it's. Should be had conversation about it. Yes. All it happened. But now the fans are giving home. Yeah. But if we're not. Your friends are just, they didn't go here. That doesn't make sense. And all of that is taxing, it's taxing, it's not working for what it's talking about their community, work with them, not just their fault, me, otherwise that would happen with disability. They're talking to two people that I don't, give them my home from free. Think person. Right, I think things like that. How long is like, I said, listen, no. He didn't do it. I said it was done, and I said, it's the PC 14. So that's not something that they should really just on the side. I don't expect it's good. Yeah. And then and then the whole thing keeps happening. And then like they're all, see the thing is those working for the shows, we talk to us every single day. So you know who reports you know structural agencies, those people that have active reports and that's what it's saying. No one wants to take it. It's always a threat of like 15. Yeah. They'll say that this system is not really, but you know what's crazy, that's because the other guy that tagged me in, it doesn't, he's like, they expect all this out of us, but when they release somebody's no GPS, when that's really old, it's silent, you know, when nothing sees any. Which they do all, they do that at least once a month. Oh, yeah. Where they let someone out in the middle of the night with no GPS. It's down to the point where. I didn't have to be someone, especially with instructions. But they also, you know, that we'll do the research and they'll get released without a long puzzle. And it's like a whole mix up. So if we're being told how to be partially as a specific one, they'll get research options to do the so that that's insane. They don't check. And we have a problem with the subdivision and recently one. When we have, no one lets. And we have time to try to spell. What do we do? That's what they have. And you have people just sitting, having their time, just go around the year anyways. So it's, yeah, it's a lot of.
How is, July first or second?
It seems like it's a headache for your department. They also expect us to change, and we don't control that. And we don't go into the, we don't go into the changes. I don't think they've started something that from, they already knew. If you go, it's like.
But here it is.
They make it out, otherwise, if the warrant isn't getting knowledge, then they give us some more time to make it.
Thank you.
And the problem is that they're opposing us not to do. So, okay, if they rush it, and they don't wait, then they dig into it. They can understand it. That's why we've been in like waiting so long. It's a thing. What's yeah, she's supposed to. Yeah, we saw that just morning. I'll be fine. Either way, it's, you know, we do it as a functionary when we file this in the morning of, but either way, once the representative comes, this going is. You know, because if it's 2 o'clock, then one person gets it. That's kind of stupid. Maybe should have known. There was one that we did the bond with the probably 1 year ago. We put one, I didn't hear massive price. We did like sideball, whatever it's supposed to be. And you're trying to use. We did, but there was juniors, for a while, look at it, we had the people on the commission. Because we didn't have any more extract price, and we all buttons, and then it goes through the Monday, and Monday they go back to on the lease. Because it was a bunch of people, so they didn't start paying for you. Did elder work though? Oh, yeah, yes, or we called it, yeah. I was trying to improve, match this. Okay, so yeah, I made a roll out. No, it was 2019. Yeah, you don't need I didn't just go to trade, right? I don't trade. Wait, no, for here.
How far? See where.
Doesn't do this for. Jeff doesn't do it. So that's why it is.
Exactly. Like, they're not. Yeah. Well, it should be such a. Yes. See that? Yeah. Look at across, I'll see what you do. Let me know if you. Yeah, I mean, I would call the honest one.
I can call the pharmacy tomorrow and hold her when she's up here with her and maybe they'll email me. I know, I'm just trying to get here. What I will do tomorrow is I'll if I need to. So. Personal side. It was fun that. I can't imagine. Well, it's a lot. It's probably like 6 months. What's the, let me look. Maybe we'll find something on here. So. All right, let me see where. Should be able to very,
All of what I'm doing. Right.
Take your practice.
It's absolutely. Is the church here today? Yes, he's not now, of course, okay. Is he, I tried to do him on yesterday, but it was like 12:15, 12:20, what time did you drop it at like 12? They said we, it said, anyway. So far, I guess called up here. Am I gonna need to approach the person on it? Okay. And we can zoom in. I don't know how I. Okay, I'll zoom in again. Not only that. Thank you.
Right, that they were all seeing other bodies out there tomorrow. This is all like their lost call. I was in one that had been abandoned. Yeah. We gotta get over. Yeah. White.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna be.
That's expected to be fun all the time. Yeah, no, I didn't know.
You say,
Is this some job release? No, it's not just. Okay, so it's. His last name is Doctor D. We know something?
I'll go and call, I'm ready.
And
Whatever you want to file, and then I'll send it to you guys.
Yes, this is from Dr.
Statement and ability. Okay, let me go ahead and call the attorney and I'll, I'm so sorry about that. Thank you for letting me know.
Ben Kofi, oh, I'm sorry, wrong, wrong page. Mr. Gargo is 2560536. 60636. 2560536. No.
First of all, 251.
Very helpful.
Hello, is this the, I'm trying to hold a return factory song?
Are you in the? Yes, it's under EXQB.
This is the handbook, third, four, five, I'm calling about a petition for interlock restricted license that was filed for a vendor.
So essentially, I've seen this people already in the problem. If it's got.
Defendant's name is Fleischer,
And then email from you. And then I've got. So then hopefully Judge White should work through it and then. Okay, so this must be a slightly different. I'll just do this. Yeah, so you're asking these. What it says is that there should be. The order signed. Because there is no service. Okay, easy, is it that? It's just been a while, right? It's probably been a year. Right.
Customer service of that generator.
Okay, that's great to know. I guess whenever I receive it and I look through it, I can.
Okay, so if you could,
Yes.
leave that message for attorney.
I'm here.
Sasha, if you
Also
are
reading.
and I'll send it to the proper channel, so.
Okay. I could email. Thank you. And then this is. Okay, nice to meet you. And name is.
So you just probably what it's likely to record two first or one, so it might be this one.
I'm not entirely sure. It depends on how it's gonna be used over there.
So probably know things you do, so I gotta go approach and bird case then.
Okay. Thank you. I'm around. Thank you.
Person don't see it.
Well, I forgot the English she sent it to me, but I haven't received it yet. It was that should was.
And that that was the word, like, when this is one is. So that's. I mean, we've been.
Are you, it's the oil that gives them riddle. 2560536.
Right. So. They'll send something. That should be fine. I think the real big issue. No, there'll be time for it. So I'll think so. Just not for as they like this. Yeah, just something. But I saw it. Sure. You did get that. Vice very.
There is no. Is that what? Such like. That happened to me. So this one. Sure. I was saying, I'm just trying to catch you. Attorney Johnson? As far as. What's going on? You sent me?
Or give me some others. Science, I did this morning. Did
Okay, I still think it's, I think you're.
No, I didn't. That's so weird. I mean, I'm shocked here later. So I was just. I mean, because I see that with this.
You don't need
Oh, so it's gonna be a little bit different. I was checking with their to see it. It was like, oh, no, I did this, I was looking for Laura's speech box. It's like, that one is, but essentially it's still the same document. Is it still this? Okay.
Yeah, really.
Let me see it. I did this.
Yes.
I was like, oh,
That's.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It's not pretty, but it's still pretty. There's that marketing, so for instance, what we do. Yes. Garrett.
Victoria, can I approach you? Manager. I was going to I said, like, no.
Is it on both?
Is it no? I just want to cross, and he should be emailing you a text. He said 2 weeks. Second box permitted to proceed under 46B004C. And then in the next section is going to be the last box, citing the main. I'll let you know, let's get it down and pop it. Okay, that's. And then the first box that you say the curving. Is that a problem? Okay, which they already checked. Okay, so it looks just like the one sentence was the one. I sent it to you. So the first, from the first section, the same. It's just in the middle section, because the staff also was not in and what's yes, it should be the last box that's saying, like, it has to be a citation. Oh, that didn't say, okay, so yes. Yes.
Better when it's not here.
Well, it's probably because it's with the law. But I also listened to without this. I just pretty set. All that stuff, but it just was like. I usually file separate policies, which is otherwise. It was.
No, it's on the American. What's in Has access to it. You'll have these. Sorry. I told him I could be good by the end. I just want to speak one. People love
Yeah, it's been a few years and.
Is it making a big transfer from probate part of that? I use a lot. So we thought all the yes, it looked like one of that. And so it actually is very. But I haven't saw them. I'll never forget. The one guy. No contact. I wasn't trying to say. I never.
PCI, I'm trying to.
Where's some? I don't know what the problem is. Okay, that's fine. I'm fine. So, I sent the email and I copied the, if it's available, if it's unavailable, I guess you don't get back. And so, but I did, you know, since for.
I'll get it my size.
It was. No, that's right. She has to work.
You'll just use the one out.
I think so. I was in the job. Great. Okay. Thank you.
Let's see, on this one, I'm just waiting, like, this one needs in March for my son. So they don't take a.
That's why you wanted to get. Yeah. And his mom on everything today. You gotta go to that. We. So, right. That's and I didn't write it for him.
I need to want this one, but this one they have. Every single effect of. Yeah. He's not the right.
Services, as long as he's like.
Actually, one of the kids, you know, what's funny is one of the kids in the farm, she actually stayed on scene and talked to the and left, and chased another kid. And so that kid, like, starts walking away and stops and he's like, I was talking to you all day. I wish I had that. Easier to get easier.
Whose case is Johnson? Stabilize and then put housing. Yes.
What's the? Yeah, they are there. So the drivers, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I'll ask you that one. Says that's a lot.
Well, he's probably got thumbs. So I'm
More than I.
As you want Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
The one first. Has to look at that, in the air mentorship. I got it. Well, Morrison. Oh, I have open. I have this one open. Is there? Have the number or?
Yes, it can be. The type of count right now. Yes. One. 8, 3. No, it's not good. Yes. Well, no, it's just gonna be.
One more 8.
1, 8, 8, 3.
Johnson or Bedford?
No. Or is it what? I don't want to. So.
This is excellent. So it's easier to build health division. So it's really
That one I found.
So whatever. Been around a while. This guy.
That's like you saying, well, it's more versatile. That's not one of those things. And another part of the process. Now, they also going to use things. Just how they my thing was this.
Is this a dormitory? Okay.
So, or can't sound.
Okay.
So I said, okay, we got to start. You both agree that it probably was in there, but it probably was her case. No, this is I'm sorry.
Oh.
Yes. So we both kind of agreed, I'm going to defer, like, here's the problem, like, he doesn't understand all of it. His family wants to go, it was so far, like, all the, initially, we all asked me to go down and prove that he had 15 months. So I sent the, notice. I think that's. That is like, we're going to get a passport, he's not coming back here, we're gonna make sure he gets his medical treatment. He told me that's what problem. So I heard how to do. So, yes. Could be transferred on there. You don't know. Sometimes in person, they go to absolutely. To where he goes. And then I said, there was just like, you know, like, I'm taking the thought. To see if he's and looked up. So I know we're good. I said, okay.
So you here.
I'm still. Yes.
Is he a citizen or is he?
And then, this last name is a different one too, like an individual.
That's, gotcha. But it's the one person who acts. Cool.
He says very similar to that. Citizen.
I guess I think that.
Very similar in ways, but some mental health. I do. Is there always where?
Oh, I guess that's a good one.
Okay, awesome. I don't know if he's ever done this before, so I was available. If he has, that's fine because I'm talking to Mr. Brooker on something else, and then I'm also waiting for the number to put down the hall to trust, so I'd be waiting. But thank you. I mean, if he was here, I would say like someone as well, like background source, not like that. I don't want him to stay here.
I can see the little one's brother, so he's the total about the reset. He's a little one's brother, he's paying for the, and he's a lot of me underwork. So he was just like, oh, no, that's because I know it's becoming a strain. And he's not going to say his life.
So what was the holdup on that? Is she like burnt? She's like worried about
but she said, that she doesn't. That was her.
Okay, well, so my thought is that she probably. At a certain level of. I understand what you're saying. Right. I guess for me, what I would want to see is not just for cleaning, so if he's here on the street, my son, can make sure like, I mean, like, make sure he can do is like to do. For the over there, like, takes a long time. Of course, the problem with that is that like, he's very, it might be. If like.
He comes back, he doesn't need it. But if you were to complete that time, whatever that time would be, and he just left that treatment, we would be validated. A doctor will have to take care of something.
I mean, I was gonna say, I'm assuming that they're.
I was switch you.
I mean,
you know, I don't have like sort of theory. I think there's a lot of reason. You got. And usually with it are.
So it was definitely because I was not. But I'm glad you talked about it. So Sharika said she was gonna reach out. I reach out to you.
I don't want to ask like.
At least you said before the.
Yes. So sure, let's talk about that. We, and I can tell her, oh, we already talked about her.
Thank you. Good to see you.
What I'm saying. Celebrate. What if I were to start this? It's not. It's root system. Yes. Like the people streaming on the bird. Yeah, I feel something. I'm not big enough that.
Or you could just ask them over there. Okay, so in this modality,
I saw it. It's first. Come on. The bitterness. The one in church. Yeah. Also, not 16 point, just yeah. So this is.
Yes, no, not that. It's online.
You don't have it.
What do you say?
Alex, attorney, Johnson? We got somebody. Right. One second. My here.
Yes. Yes, so on that one, well, I don't know if they did it, something we do so that there's an evidentiary basis for the judge to find that you had that before. Well, in there. Trying to go.
Yeah, they teach you to take it to, drug tests. Yeah, it is, they're not just a separate option.
I'll just put on each of the files. That's what I do.
Yeah, it's on my, I see. Yes, it's on the page. Oh, brilliant. Yeah.
Were you away? Did I correct? You may not have. Nice school still.
No, I asked. But make sure you tell your staff.
Yeah, it will. I'm scared. I'm trying. Was it, some film was gonna it was leopard or panther or.
No, or jaguar.
Jaguars or.
Okay.
Cheetah.
Oh, yeah, cheetah, or that's what
Ain't nobody gonna miss that.
No,
Why didn't we push that? Nah, I don't figure it out.
yeah, I know they don't. I just, I've been in contact humanity.
Does it, when the last one?
We had to start to the second. Okay, I'll just put.
Yeah, I was gonna.
All right, well, please. June 4 or 5?
Yeah, we should be order now.
What you could do.
And with each one, yeah, we're gonna talk. Yes. So now we are. Oh, here we go. But he never.
So I mean, I think stuff. Yeah, I'm wondering if maybe we start there and see. Is you could set an extra person's. Oh, the progress that would be, there's no way that it's. So you would have very constant and you could. Yeah, there's some. Yeah, so the one. Customers, you just. John back. You could say whatever, you could say.
Celebration. Yes, the donation. Who's the judge? He's helping out, right? I'm active.
Yeah, nice to. That's your brother.
Bicycle and then.
Jail. Well, I think with the beauty we're going to be a birthday bash now. Look, I agree. That's so cool.
Way to do the size. They got higher size.
That's what I knew. It was great. So I could just put it on the. No, I didn't really feel I'm like. And I still don't know if I want to see that. I don't have to see that.
Yes. So the attorney and our judge is actually helping. Spoken on the matter.
Okay, well, thank you.
Good one. It's always anything else.
Okay.
Okay, I'll let someone know. I have a jacket.
Thanks, Mrs.
In which case we can deal with it, but
I see it. But I'll.
Oh, gosh. I mean, unless there's like some clear relation to mental health crisis. Be research. Maybe then.
I'll start the offer.
Yeah.
Let's worry back.
So I'll see 30 days.
You know what? Whenever that's. Oh, the Elm Hudson Cemetery.
It always sounds like bad news.
No, yeah. So. 2:37. She's going to be. Special. Two, seven.
Good ones. Yeah.
There's a doxing or something, it's not like swerving all over the road. You end up being a bit generic.
Well, I asked her, she said.
That's the guy.
Yeah, it's funny. You have to tell them what also.
These are monitoring shows that he was unbound because.
You know, to.
He has shows you. From like getting dressed, you live in a surgery, so they hold it off. So that's so.
And start off.
Let's just go actually to.
I'm not trying to.
What's up? I'm not trying to get. Yeah, I'm discovery loan.
Yes, and we do just need to coordinate which situation we sure.
Should go down, you know,
I know, it's like, that was the first year, it's just like, you're not, you have to be sure.
Are we starting out?
Okay, that's it. No.
Yeah.
Sign it. But. 30 days.
Yeah. Order, come on, well.
27 degrees. It was around 50 degrees on board of. 15 minutes ago. I'm going north right now. I'm noticing so in the morning, she goes to the office, and she gets there like 10, 15 minutes at the max. Because she's going against traffic. We go to the next, so she goes, no, she's going up for the fire. With no access, it's like me. Oh, yeah. So, but that's why we chose the rights. Because I wanted to move here. So the issue is that one thing is the law office that it hasn't, well, she was woman working on the schedule first. So right, we go to. Yeah. I used to love it, but they should raise my. I haven't gone long. Oh, okay. And even so that we get. But I'm figure out this way. Possible we don't want them, and I do like one. Yeah.
What is he doing? Support six?
She was responsible and there's a lot of some say balance weeks going. She has to serve.
I'm sorry.
You can pay me back right now.
Hi, guys. Sorry. Port 6 had a lot of stuff. Okay. Got it. But
I'll go get my cloud. Good job, Garrett. Judge, it was a positive UA.
Page 10.
Actually told the office that board of this, the wall, or, like, tired, just got active. Gary Meadows does.
Because the Philippines does.
what's the positive for?
Jeff, he wants to something called for THC.
So we give what, 50 days? Right? From the time that we order them not to use? When was he ordered not to use?
March 5th.
The bond conditions were signed February 26th.
Correction, I was here March 5th, first time with my
It
client.
was amended on March 5th, Your Honor. But around the same time period.
So is it the 26th or is it May 5th that we ordered?
The original conditions, and then we amended it on March 5th.
We amended March 5th for him not to use?
Yes, so that's when drug and alcohol testing was added at court discretion.
You still using? I have no choice. We ordered you not to use. You've now, 2 months later, still have a positive drug test. What am I supposed to do?
You have a hearing,
Okay,
an actual hearing.
okay. But I'm revoking your bond in the meantime.
If
It goes with you.
What's the bond going to be set at, Judge?
5,000, or it's 5,000 now. I don't know, what do you want? You tell me, what do you want?
Judge, I'd ask that you leave it as is, Judge. The state has just.
I have to raise it, you know?
But I'll, so this year, this works.
6,001.
6,000 more? So 11?
One, no, 6,001. Come on, man.
But
Really?
hey,
Come on. Vato loco.
Forever.
Yeah. El mero mero. Okay, John D.
Person. On Ms. Crawford, Annalee Crawford, PTI. We are 99.probably 7 done, Judge. She's gonna go do her walkthrough TRAS this morning.
Wait, did she get it done?
They just set her up for a TRAS.
But she got everything turned in?
Yes, everything is done. Everything's done. She's, fee waiver, fee paid, machine installed. We're just waiting for TRAS so she can get the contract.
She's going today to do the TS. Okay, so, we'll set it a couple days, because how long do you think it'll take? 3 days, 4 days? So let's set it a week, just in case.
A week it is, Judge. That's good. Okay. And we'll get it done for you.
I got it. I trust you.
Hey, Judge.
Hi, Greg. What's up, man?
We got a couple cases. First one is, Mr. Galindo. He did test dirty. I did submit a mitigation packet today. They are going to review that.
Come up, Mr. Galindo.
His mom's here too as well,
So you said that you.
if you want mom.
Sure.
Everything's done, just waiting for it to do that.
So we tested him, guys, right?
Yes, sir.
And?
He was presumptive positive for THC.
Still using? I don't understand what don't mean, no means no. No means no. How long has it been, Greg? Should the weed have been out of the system or what? When did we order it?
I don't remember. I don't have my iPad on me off the top of my head.
The case has been open since December. We reinstated his bond in February.
It was ordered in December as well.
We ordered you since December not to use, and you're still testing positive. It's unacceptable. I'm now revoking your bond. Goes with you.
Your Honor, let me ask you this. Can you give it a couple of days to see what the state's going to do on the mitigation? He does have asthma. That was an issue last time. He doesn't.
He's been ordered since December.
I understand.
Not to use. And I told you over and over not to use. And I even reinstated your bond once and you're still testing positive. No, because then.
Well, you're still at Morton Ranch.
Am I supposed to feel bad because he's to continue to use, you know?
If it's going to go a certain route and possibly go away, I just ask.
As much as I love you, Greg, if I let him go now, then I'm telling him it's okay for you to do what you're doing. And it's not okay. I warned you repeatedly not to, and you continue to test positive. He goes with you.
May I ask you what the bond is going to be, Your Honor? Or would you consider a couple of days and then reinstate his bond to where if they do give him a PTI, so he can do his.
Absolutely. But he needs to know that we mean business, that we're not here flapping our gums for nothing. Because really, I've already reinstated the bond once and he's still doing whatever he wants to do. It's unacceptable.
Okay.
So I'm setting the bond at 5,001. Today's Wednesday. We can roll it to, I guess, Monday. And then I'll talk to him to see if he gets the message and we'll go from there. But
We'll talk in a second.
I'll let him explain to you what we have in mind, but I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know. I know you know, his even caseworkers had given him drug tests and they explained to him why, you know. He's, I don't know, he's like something, he smokes some, like so cigar type marijuana, and it's like, you know,
Greg, don't. You know what I mean?
I get it, Judge.
Okay.
I will talk to the state. I will talk to mom. I have one other case I need to talk to you
We'll
about.
talk again on Monday.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm here every day. So
Thank you so much for coming.
just give me a second. I'll talk to you.
Mom, thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it. And we are too, you know, we really are. It just,
it's gonna be less than lunch. You know, and like I said, I'm grandma, I've been raising them since 3 months in and out of the relationship, so that's how. Yeah, so.
Okay.
I'm a sister, everything else. I have his daughter, I have my granddaughter too that I'm raising, she's 15, so I've had her since NICU. So that,
No,
they're going counseling too for all of that, because they don't know how to let go of emotions.
so sorry, but you're doing great. Good job.
You didn't feel that.
I'm behind you. Okay, thanks.
I have another case, Takesha Chase. I was going to come to the court without an agreed recommendation to see if the court would consider a deferred adjudication. She has no Texas history. She does have some history out of state.
No,
No, but are you opposed to it, right? And why?
So. Judge, I think we made an offer. It was an offer. I, we have planned that. Once you have one. I think.
How bad are the injuries are we talking? Is it bad? Greg, is it bad?
No. I'm telling you, no. I watched the video. I didn't see anything. In fact, the complaining witness called the cops the day after. It was they were in the drive-thru at Whataburger. Complaining witness hits the back of my client's car. Client's upset. Argument ensues, opens the door. They throw some punches. Okay. Complaining witness does not call the cops that day. One of her family members is either works for a law firm or has something to do with the law firm. And she has her call the cops from the law office the next day. Cops on body cam come to the law office the next day to make the complaint.
That is.
Is your complaining witness asking for max time or something?
She is asking for max. And she didn't testify.
How bad are the injuries?
So she said there was a blood vessel pop in her eye and redness on her face and eye.
Did you verify that?
So based on injury photos, we do have an injury photo.
She has no criminal history, right?
She has out of state, but nothing in Texas. I mean, body cam, I didn't see.
It's nothing violent.
I didn't see anything on body.
I'm okay. I'm okay. with-
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Do you want me to set it for a plea or doing it?
Well, it's 191 days. Is she here now?
She's here now.
Why doesn't we do it?
Okay, I'll do it right now.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Come on.
I'm here for Francisco Hernandez.
Okay. Did he show up?
Yes, Judge, he's in the jury box.
Okay, what are we doing with Mr. Hernandez?
So he's set for a bond violation hearing. I don't believe that a bond revocation would be appropriate here. The basis of the violation is the drug test that he took on April 14th, which was the drug test that you ordered in court. And if you'll recall, he had a presumptive positive and you issued some new bond conditions. So
Not our first bond violation, is it not?
Well, so it is not. There was an earlier one for missing a drug test. However, the only basis for this one is something that the court already.
Come on, Mr. Hernandez.
You're right, I'm gonna.
So we ordered him not to use, right?
Yes, Judge. But he, with the except, I mean, there is no evidence that he has violated that order after his drug test on the 14th, which you ordered.
Your Honor, the conditions requiring no drugs, no alcohol and testing went into effect in January 2025, prior to the testing that we conducted.
So the conditions went in January.
Yes, Judge, I understand that, but this violation has already been addressed.
Has it?
Franklin University.
I don't know. Anthony, has it?
The court addressed it by issuing new bond conditions on the hearing on the 14th after the presumptive positive test came back.
No. So the client failed to report for a drug and alcohol test on 4/7/25. So we brought him in on 4/14 to admonish him and to tell you, hey, don't miss a drug test. When you miss test, that's when we issue warrants. Bad things happen when you do that. So he was ordered the next week to go take a test, and he now tested positive for alcohol. So that's where we are. So we've not addressed it.
I don't believe that's completely accurate. It was not the next week that he was ordered. It was at that hearing. You had him go out and take a drug test on that day.
Is that right?
Judge, the violation that was submitted on April 7th was addressed for admonishment on April 14th. And yes, that was the day that he was sent to submit for testing. And then he had an additional bond violation submitted for being presumptive positive for CHCL. And now that was signed to be addressed today, which is what we're addressing.
Mr. Hernandez, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I've already had to put 2 people in jail now because they continue to use. You are begging for your bond to be revoked. No means no. Doesn't mean I have a party. Doesn't mean I have a graduation. Doesn't mean Jesus came down from earth and asked me to break bread. No means no. Do you understand? We are now at a stage of no tolerance. If you ever miss, if you test positive again, do you understand me? There's no excuse. And I'm going to, are you high right now? You can barely keep your eyes open, Mr. Hernandez. I want to test him again right now.
Yes, sir.
I will test you 50 days from that test. And if you test positive for weed, that tells you that you've continued to smoke and it's not going well. Do not use. Do you understand?
So
from this day forward, you test positive. Okay, I'm sending you for a test now.
And should I reapproach after that test is completed?
I know, let's roll it to tomorrow because it's now 12 o'clock near. Okay. Come on up, sir. Hi, Alan. Sorry, guys. Oh, who do we have here? Oh, Mr. Birch.
Sir.
Okay. So, good morning, Mr. Birch.
Morning.
Sir, you're charged with assault of a family member. You have worked out an agreement where they're offering you 9 days in jail with credit for the 5 days that you've done. You need to understand that this is going to go on your record. It's going to be there for the rest of your life. It's even there after you die. This is important because there's an affirmative finding of family violence. What that means is that if you ever pick up another one of these cases, you will be looking at a 3rd-degree felony. If you ever pick up a gun or ammunition, you could be looking at potential further charges as well. By doing this plea, you can never own a gun or ammunition or be in possession of such. You understand?
Sorry.
You give up a lot of rights by entering into this agreement. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. That's why I say after today, you can never come back and try to change this because you just don't want it anymore. Do you understand, sir?
Yes, sir.
There's an affirmative finding of family violence, which is why I was telling you, you pick up another one. You understand? And I'm telling you now, an assault is not like a drag down, beat down. You merely take someone's arm and you just squeeze it enough for it to hurt. You're looking at some serious time.
Yes.
You understand? All right. How do you plead to the offense, sir? Guilty? I'm going to find you guilty, sentence you to it. Good luck to you, sir.
Your Honor, if I may, I believe that there was a residency restriction, I suppose. I think there was a MOA in place. I can't see evidence of that on my end, so no one can. But if there was any MOA in place, Your Honor, we would want that to be addressed.
You want me to take the residential restriction off?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do we know what the complaining witness wants?
Absolutely. The complaining witness not only wants it removed, but the complaining witness has contacted the district attorney's office between yesterday and today. I spoke with her yesterday. I also emailed the state.
Cole, you verified that?
It's a DVD issue, so.
Okay, as long as they're okay with it, then I'm okay with it as well, and we can amend it.
Okay.
I just want to make sure that they're on the same page, that they know about it and they're okay with it, and then I'm okay with it too, Alan.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
She's on standby, by the way, if you guys want to call her.
Okay, yeah, we'll give her a call.
Well, you don't have to call. It should be in the notes, hopefully.
Well, the note says that defense counsel says the complaining witness explained it was a big misunderstanding.
Okay, I don't know, maybe,
This morning's email, I don't know if you got it, but it also says she's waiting for you guys to call her. Her number is this, and she's called you. And I was on the phone with her when we called you too.
Did you send me the?
Alan, you said she's outside?
No, she's on the phone. She's waiting for their call.
I'll have someone reach out here momentarily.
Thank you.
Okay, all right. Good luck to you, Mr. Birch.
Yes.
Oh, Alan, I'm sorry, Alan, did you have something else?
Jaquan Chapel, Your Honor, just because of the date of the case, Mr. Chapel's case is, we reached a resolution today for PCI, so I just want to get a reset on that one.
Okay, what do you have to do? Simple stuff?
Yes,
2 weeks?
that's perfect. Last is in custody, Christopher Randall, Your Honor. I think that's who you wanted to speak to me about. He turned himself in this morning. You gave him a short reset because he was homeless. I suspect he didn't sign his bond conditions last week.
I have no idea. I don't remember. I mean, I don't remember what I had for breakfast, which is nothing. What do you want?
Well, for him to be released, Your Honor, I mean, I don't even know why he's in custody.
You picked up another assault?
That's from last week, Your Honor. That's what I was appointed to represent him on. So he has 2 pending charges.
Oh, I see. Right. Okay, I remember. I'm not gonna give him a PR bond. I mean, unless there's some like stable housing that he goes to or some kind of family, I don't want to just put him on the street, you know?
I can appreciate that, but you let him go last week and then he voluntarily came back this week.
I let him go.
I'm sorry. He wasn't in custody. I believe he was released and then he came back to.
Let's do this. I need to do a deeper dive. Let me talk to them because they've been waiting a long time.
Absolutely.
Give me 5 minutes.
Absolutely.
Let me talk to them because they've been waiting for a long time and we'll do a deep.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Colin. Hi.
Okay, so we were here earlier. This is off docket this week. It was a Corbetta Darko, cause number 2514883.
Thank you for being patient.
No problem, Judge.
So
Nice to
she,
see you again.
so yes, so that day I had submitted a mental health competency eval and we discussed and she said we could stipulate that based on, past cases and everything else that he was
sir.
not competent.
So, we have a agreed stipulation of evidence in your queue. Mr. Darko was previously found incompetent in 2023, sent to Dunn, was not restored, and the case was dismissed. So he's presumed incompetent in this case. And so it's just a Class B trespass. It's and a Class B criminal mischief. They're not serious cases. So what the state is requesting is we're willing to dismiss all the charges. And we're asking for you to enter an order pursuant to the Code of Criminal Procedure 46B 151, which allows the court on a finding that are checked to send him for civil commitment. So he can go to the hospital. Okay, thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Judge.
And I filed the dismissal. Thank you.
I'll send it right now. Okay, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Hi, Mr. Gold.
I got a quick one, Your Honor. How you doing this morning?
Pretty good, you?
I'm great. I got Jesse Espinosa.
Okay.
He's approved for PTI. The only holdup on waiting to get the contract is restitution info. ADA over here has been reaching out time and time again. I saw him try again this morning. So it's not on the ADA, it's on the complainants.
Back always the
Yes,
restitution.
Judge. I apologize. I've been in constant contact with them. They keep promising me they're sending the restitution information.
Okay, so we have to give them a deadline. Say, I'm giving you until Monday. If you don't have it here by Monday, you're not getting anything.
Judge, I told him that today and that I needed it today. And he said he was sending it to me today.
So if he doesn't get it to you today, then no restitution. That's it. All right, so you want to roll it to tomorrow?
I'm sorry.
Let's roll it to tomorrow to see if it happens or not.
Yes, Judge. Can we please waive my client's appearance? We've been sitting here like 4 hours. Thank you, Judge. Maybe excuse?
Approach, Your Honor.
Yeah.
We got a plea on Mr. Gonzalez.
Okay.
He's on phone, I think, but, he picked up a new case.
All right, good morning, Mr. Gonzalez.
Sir.
Mr. Gonzalez, you're charged with tampering with the government record. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You have worked out an agreement where they're offering you 30 days in jail with credit for the 10 that you've done. So it's basically, however, you need to understand that this charge will go on your record. It's going to be there for the rest of your life. From now on, in misdemeanor land, you're facing a minimum of 90 days in jail. Do you understand?
Sure.
You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization, give up the right to appeal once you plead guilty. There's no change in this. Is this what you want to do?
Sure.
How do you plead to the offense? Guilty or not guilty? I'm going to find you guilty. I will send you to it. Good luck to you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Reed. Have fun. Mr. Perez. Matt Perez.
Judge, I'm here.
Hey, what's up, man?
Oh man, I'm at home sick this weekend.
Okay, tell me, Matt.
Yeah, this weekend I had a positive COVID test, and this morning the doctor said stay until you're good.
Yeah,
after
don't come
Wednesday.
over here. That's why we have you Zoom.
Right, Judge. And so I'm following up on Daytwan Johnson, I believe.
Okay.
I lost, well, not lost. His phone number went unavailable for a long time, and then he's able to reach out to me on another number. And it's a gun safety course, Judge. He has not completed it yet because he went down a different path that I wanted him to go. He was trying to find one in person, very expensive, and I sent him one that's not expensive, and it's online.
This case is 200 days old. He's repeatedly failed to appear. Is he here today?
I don't believe so, Judge.
And I'm revoking his bond. It's unacceptable, man. You can't just keep doing it. And let him know that once he gets a class done and he gives it to you, that recalls the warrant, you know?
Okay, I'll let him know, Judge.
Okay, man.
All right, thank you.
Thanks. 5001.
Okay.
Diana. That was,
Hi, Judge.
hey, how are you, Johnson? H1, Johnson. You had a,
25, Tovar.
I
Yeah.
have Tovar, Your Honor.
yeah, what are we doing?
He had thought he paid his reinstatement, but he didn't have his SR-22 turned in, so he has done that now. I guess he's just waiting for them to reinstate him at the moment. He had to get SR-22 insurance. He had regular insurance.
Do we have proof of all that?
I don't have any proof of that. I'm waiting for him to get his license reinstated.
Okay.
I have evidence of it. He sent me like screenshots of what he was doing.
So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set your case off for like 2 weeks. He needs to be here at that time with all the stuff in hand. So we actually see that he got it done. Okay?
Okay.
Hold on. I'll get you. I'll get you.
Your Honor, can we set it for the 13th?
Hey, guys, hold on. Say it again.
I have this one. Your Honor, could I get a 13th of May?
Okay, I'll give you that day, but he's got to be here. If he's not here, the bond gets revoked, huh?
What day was that, Judge?
I understand, Your Honor. We got it.
May 13th.
Okay.
SFBF. All right. Bye,
Thank you.
Diana. Hi, Sina.
Thank you. Thank you, Judge. Have a good one.
We have Raul Abdure on Tuesday. It's a GVD case, but it's a trial case.
Okay.
Just wanted to see what is there an order or are we the only ones up or we're about to go over there to talk to DVD, but
see,
I didn't see any motions filed, so I was thinking they're going to dismiss it since we had requested a discovery motion back in August.
Sometimes they do, but more times now we've been seeing that they're just letting it go.
They do what?
go, to let him go to trial.
Right, but if they didn't file their motions, I was, I was gonna potentially object to that. I was gonna go over there and talk to them and see what they're.
We have two other, no, actually, a lot of cases set for the 6th.
A lot?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
But a lot of them came, so be ready, just in case.
Absolutely. Okay, I'll go talk to DVD and figure out what their minds at.
Okay,
Thank you.
for sure.
Have a good day.
You too. You want to go through the list? Hey, oh, yeah, hey, can I talk for a second? Don't be mad.
I'm mad.
Don't be mad.
You get rid of one. What? Yeah.
So, I gotta get you the date because I don't know, but I'll get it. And then,
She emailed.
yes,
3
right.
times a day.
Yeah. I said, okay, so.
Oh. And then she said.
May 13th, May 13th.
You told her he could leave? Because he didn't tell me to.
I don't know, just, but must appear. That's a required decision. All right.
Hi, good afternoon,
Hi.
Judge. How are you?
What's going on?
Good. I'm
Is it
approaching
your
on-
one case?
Yes, Diaz,
And?
the state is filing a dismissal on that.
All right, there you go. I'll sign it. No, I refuse.
Thank you, Judge. Good seeing you. By the way, my brother keeps saying that he wants to, no, I'd like to meet Judge Brother.
Bring him up, have him hanging out. We'd love to have him. Have him come.
Private fan club, I'll bring him. I'll bring him.
We'd love to
Good
have
seeing
him.
you, Judge.
Get you. Tell him hello.
I will.
Yeah, no, so.
For cruise, is he going to do or, I mean, what day was it?
No, we're not doing it. No. The problem is that we're getting more denials than we've ever had before. So I don't want to send them for TRAS and they get denied. And then everybody wastes time. You know, it doesn't make
I
sense.
thought that's what she was asking for earlier, but.
She was, and I told her, don't. Because, we've had at least 2 or 3 today denied that I've seen. I'm not complaining about it, but I'm just saying that it's nonsensical to waste everybody's time and money for.
Yeah, makes sense. Judge, page 11, Green was sent for a drug test this morning. And from pre-trial, he never checked in, so he came back over there.
Go take a drug test. No.
No, Judge, it's not on here that he checked in. I contacted 49 and they said he never checked in.
You never checked in. Go take the test. Can you help him, Roxanne, and let him know where to go, please?
We're gonna roll it tomorrow.
Roll it to tomorrow. If it doesn't get done, it's not going to go well. She will tell you again how to get it done. And tomorrow, don't come in shorts and come on time. 8:30.
Mr. Green, come sign the reset, please. I'll get you to sign the resolution, just do this pen. All right, go ahead and sign, please. Hey, Miss Dale, I'm looking at my invisible watch. It's 12 o'clock.
Sean's going in here?
No,
Yes, no.
I don't know.
Yeah. Hello.
Look who it is.
Hey, Judge, how are you?
The man in the mid.
Oh, go ahead and see for the Trump.
Okay, so bail orders,
So I got two for the week that went in.
Okay.
Neither one.
And
Also.
so, okay, so first is Garrett.
Yes. First one. Yeah. That was, I want to say April.
Yeah, right, okay.
Set an amount for 6,000.
6,001. Yes.
Go ahead.
All right, so.
Okay, go ahead and roll this and then.
Approving device procedures.
That's last.
Implemented.
Right, yeah.
What's this?
Okay, so who was the other guy besides Gary?
There was.
Oh.
Galindo.
Who?
Galindo, that was.
Yeah, Galindo, that's right.
Brett's guy?
Right.
Perfect.
I was really curious on this guy. Cause he was, I mean, he looked, he didn't smell, but
Oh,
yeah. And then the other guy that you. Yeah. Maybe.
all right. Vic, do you want to go through the list?
So Harold back there, he has one, and then Michael has two, and his top is two.
Any no-shows?
Yes, both of Michael's clients.
So one of them, Judge, Murdoch, I believe. I think I expected him probably not to show. The other one, Jada Davis, it's a PTI. She had to turn in proof that she put the device on the car. But DA says there's a fee that we haven't determined if that's been paid yet. So that's what I'm doing on that.
Is she here?
I don't think she's here.
She's supposed to be. It's 269 days old.
I fully understand. So I'm trying to see what's going on with the fee.
Oh, I just responded to that. May I come in, Judge?
Oh, yeah, take over, please.
I don't have confirmation from her that she paid her fee. She emailed me this morning and said she had food poisoning and couldn't be here
I'm
today.
looking her bond, it's at 5,000. I mean, I can't just, it's 270 days old and
If she gets that fee in today.
I'm always open.
Okay.
But I want her to do what she's supposed to do. And I'm not going to reinstate until she does it.
Okay.
You know, really. And that's hopefully the hair that,
No, I understand.
you know, just let her know.
And the other person did.
Also on Murdoch, yeah. Murdoch 5,001 as well. Sure, thanks.
But we also had Joya reinstated. She came back from testing earlier.
Okay.
She was negative.
Right. Come up, ma'am. Did we appoint our lawyer?
No, you told me.
Oh, okay, appoint our lawyer. Or is it,
You want to sell it, was yet to find. Yeah, pretty nice. Yeah.
you need to do something in this life. I'm telling you, the older you get, life doesn't get easier. It gets so much more difficult. And if you don't have an education, if you don't have some kind of trade or skill or good job, you're going to end up in such a bad position that you will do anything just to get money. I'm telling you, life doesn't get easier. You lose hair, you lose the looks, it doesn't get easier. Did you tell me that you graduated from high school or you did not graduate from high school? That is what we are going to work on now. You must either maintain a full-time job or get back into school. And I'm bringing you back in 2 weeks to see what you have done. If you have done nothing, do you understand me? Okay, we're going to appoint you a lawyer today, and I want you to see that you're actually working to make some kind of future for yourself. The more education you have, the more money you're going to make in this life. The last thing that you need is to be dependent on a man. Men suck. You never want to be dependent on a man. Be a strong woman, have a brain, and do something with your life. You understand? We're going to work on it together to ensure that it happens. Please, just take a seat. We'll be right back with you momentarily. Cole, do you mind filing those conditions, please? So, no going, I think it's no going to was it Target?
It was J.C. Penney.
No going to J.C. Penney, no contact with the co-defendants, back in school, a full-time job.
Yes, Your Honor.
Anna, why are you here still?
Well, because my trial got dismissed with prejudice.
Oh, nice.
And then they put me back on intake, so I'm moving for Victoria.
I think
That was the last one. And the next is gonna zoom on.
for her,
Jim's Reed got.
Reed, okay, so she's done?
Yeah.
You're good?
That was the last.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I don't know what to do now because then
Go have fun.
Get one?
Take the day off. Who's the young lady? Ma'am, what is your name?
Chase.
Chase.
Chase. Chase. Oh, this is the one we're gonna do the without a degree. Ripley.
Oh,
I thought she fled already. Let me.
do you know where he went?
He walked with. One of the clients probably back. The boy had some.
Is Greg still here?
He should be.
You want to go ahead and write it up?
Yeah.
Yeah, you might guys write it up?
Yeah.
Without an agreed rest?
Yeah. Yeah. No, here, I'll show you. Yeah. And Judge, I do have someone covering tomorrow. It's court 6 week that she's coming over here to me. Morning, so done early, I'll be back early.
Okay. Did you, that one felony case you're talking about? You gonna go? Do you want to go?
Yeah, I'm excited about it. We'll see. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we can hold on the fort. Tomorrow's what? Thursday, yes.
What did you say?
3.
You didn't answer. Are you guys looking over?
Judge, I just got a new appointment.
Come up, ma'am.
Goya.
Okay, I'm bringing her up. So this young lady is 18 years old. She's not working. She never graduated from high school and has no prospects so far. So I told her that we're all going to work together to make sure something in her life happens. So I'm giving her 2 weeks to either start working on getting a GED or back into school or working on getting a full-time job, because doing nothing all day, it's not going to happen. You understand, man? This is the lawyer that's been appointed to represent your case, Mr. Reed. We are going to give you his phone number now. You must get in contact with him today so that you guys can get on the same page about the case.
Okay.
Don't pick up any new cases, and I'm expecting you to work on good things. You understand? Okay, man, make me proud. Okay, Mr. Reed. Okay.
Just 2 weeks.
Hold on, I need to get your date.
Okay.
How is, May 21st?
May 21st-ish.
It'll work. May 21st will work.
Okay, all right, it's yours.
Thank you, Judge.
Thanks for coming back. Take care.
Judge, is that state conditions?
Yeah, states. Yeah.
Okay, I thought you just signed earlier, so just go ahead and that's. I wasn't sure if I would like that.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It's hot in here. Does anyone have you don't have a heater on, do you?
No. But I haven't looked straight at
It's
me.
so damn hot in here. What the hell? I'm like, no, thanks. You know, maybe I need to get one of those.
Well, I called Bill and said it was too cold.
You did? Maybe I need to get a fan.
It was hot. I think because Ramona called and said it was too cold.
Yo, come on. All right. Yeah, they filed the paperwork. We'll get you to sign here. All right. He's coming.
I don't see anything. Oh, I did.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm here. Okay, you ready? Hey, do you have the paperwork?
We don't have it yet.
You filed it.
I've been tracking the kiosk, that's what I said. I'm gonna go to 7, I'll be right back.
It's there.
Yay, they got it. Got it. Signy.
Can we email Liz and just let her know?
Ms. Chase, can you approach, please?
Hey, I'll tell Andrew we got a protective order.
Okay. Yeah. What's the name?
Yeah. Right here.
Oh. Yeah, please.
So, Your Honor, I had a case got appointed to Dave Johnson. And I think the state's filed a motion to dismiss.
Is it Lori or who?
It is, her first name is.
Yes.
Shanidria?
Yes.
Okay. I'll sign it as soon as I get it.
Okay.
Oh, I got it right here. All right, I'm signing it for you.
Yeah.
Okay, done, Harold.
And I'm sorry, Joe, I take this one second.
Okay, I'm sorry.
And then,
Well, sir.
and then Joe, two other people, but Mr. Alfaro, he's on the dock of the day. I haven't been able to contact him in a little bit. I was trying to see.
So let's do this. We'll set it for a week.
Okay.
You've got to be here. And just whatever means you have, reach out to him, let him know, hey, look, the judge has put you on the docket. You must be here in a week.
Sure.
If you fail to appear, bond gets revoked. Perhaps like a letter to the last known address or whatever, however, that way it gives you enough.
Sure. And the other question I had was Mr. Savage, and he has a pending felony. And we were talking about it. They have an offer for the felony, but his dent date's May 12th.
Is it Savage?
Savage.
Oh, is he in custody?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I didn't see it.
But you can sign it.
And so, he hasn't actually, he's talked to the chief one time over there, so I'm gonna inquire and make sure that.
Oh, God, it's 693 days.
Well,
He was
absent
appointed
for-
though, right?
I just got assigned to it.
Yeah.
But, he had a bond forfeiture, I guess, or, yeah, he absconded.
It's Savage. We have a lot of, like, it's hard to get a hold of him. It's not our first rodeo with him. So he's being held at no bond on the case upstairs. They're set for 5/12. Do you want to set it for the next day?
No.
Sure, just make sure that's,
He's on probation here. He's also on probation upstairs. I guess he absconded from the place. Is that what happened?
So he was placed on probation back in 2022. He went to SATF. He picked up a new felony charge and got placed on that probation for bringing illegal substances into the facility. They sent him back to SATF. He completed it. And then while in aftercare, he started testing positive for amphetamines, meth, and benzos, and he absconded from there.
Right.
So there's been no contact. And
Yeah, I think it's probably a futile attempt to continue. If you want more time, though, we'll give you more time.
we'll
So-
just see what he's gonna do with the felony and.
Yeah. And he's building time regardless, I guess. Which I'd give him back time regardless.
Okay.
So you want to do the day after felony?
Sure, we can do that. I'll, 13.
Unless you want something different. I'm all ears.
No, actually, no, I have a jury trial scheduled that day, but it might, I'll be down there regardless, so. All right, thank you, Judge. All right. Thank you.
Ready?
So it's everything Judge asks him.
Okay. Last name was Chase. And Ms. Chase, you're charged with assault bodily injury. You and the state have been unable to reach an agreement. You know, in this life, you never know who you're going to run into. You get into a fight with the wrong person, they're going to shoot your ass dead. You get into a fight with the wrong person. This society is extremely litigious. They like to sue. They like to get money. And I mean, who doesn't want money, right? Right. So when you run into the wrong person and you get into a fight with the wrong person, it could really cost you dearly. And as you now know, these people, they now have a lawyer.
One of the family members was a lawyer. That's what I was explaining, Judge. So she didn't call the cops that day. The cops went to the law office the next day.
It's very possible they're waiting for the results of this to come after you in a civil way. That's why you have to watch out what you do, who you get in contact with. If you're lucky that you're not going to get shot, you're going to get unlucky that you're going to get sued, They're going to squeeze you for every dime. That's why you have to be careful. So what do you want?
I mean, ideally, I'm asking for a deferred and a no contest plea if the court would take that.
I don't know about a no contest plea, but I'm certainly willing on the deferred, right? So you're charged with assault. You've not been able to work an agreement. Would you like to come to me for us to punish you as opposed to the state? Because you've been unable to work an agreement.
Yes,
Yes.
yes,
Sure.
yes.
So your other option is if you don't want to accept, then you can go to trial. That's the other option that you have.
No, not at all.
So, okay. So, are you guilty or not guilty of this offense, man?
I'm guilty.
Okay. I'm not going to find you guilty. What I'm going to do is I'm going to withhold that finding for a year. I'm going to place you on a probation that's called deferred adjudication.
Okay.
This is a type of probation that you give up nearly every right known to man by entering into it, meaning that you cannot fight this underlying case after today. We're putting you on this probation. If you successfully complete it, you do not end up with a conviction on your record. But you cannot tell people it was dismissed. It doesn't get dismissed. You take a probation. If you complete it successfully, you don't end up with a conviction. Do you understand the difference?
Yes, I do.
Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to order you to undergo anger management while you're in this probation. You're to do an effective decision-making class. You will also do what's called a TRAS, This is an evaluation to see what other conditions you may need. If they assess other conditions, you must fulfill them. No weapons and no contact with the complaining witness in this case.
Bill it 2 years after you're done.
Okay.
Now, if you're going to be driving, you must have a Texas driver license and you must maintain liability insurance as well. Car insurance. You have to have car insurance. That's another thing. I get emails all the time where I have people asking me for help because they get into an accident and they're getting sued for $50,000 and they don't know how to go forward. They now are required to go hire a lawyer and fight this lawsuit because they got into a car accident and they damaged someone's Benz. That's why you have car insurance, so that if you get into an accident, you have the company there to represent you and take care of it. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, so proof of financial responsibility.
Yes, sir. I have a license, but I don't have a car anymore, so I don't have
Okay.
insurance.
Well, if you get a car, you're gonna need
Okay, yeah.
insurance. Okay. And she doesn't currently have a car, Your Honor. I'm just letting her know that
Yeah.
she gets it.
If at some point you do get into a car or you have one, even if you're borrowing someone else's car, you cannot unless you have insurance. Okay, so ma'am, what I'm going to do now, you're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers, the right to be arraigned, charge read in open court. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. So once you accept this agreement, you are now entering into a contract with us stating that you will successfully complete this agreement. If you do something to violate this agreement, like you pick up a new case, you don't do your classes on time, I'm going to issue a warrant for your arrest. We're going to have a hearing and you're looking at an entire year in jail. Do you understand?
Yeah.
You still want to do this?
Yes.
Okay, man. I'm going to sentence you to it. Good luck to you.
How many months is the term you're on right now? 12 months. Okay, perfect.
Just a year.
Okay.
And if you do well, you get everything done quickly and you're nice to everybody. You know, these probation officers, they have a really just tough job. They meet with the worst of the worst. They deal with excuse after excuse. So if you want to get a nice one, be the first appointment, be the first one there, be happy, crack a joke. You don't have these people eating out of your hands. But if you go there at 4 o'clock, they've dealt with excuse after excuse, a-hole after a-hole. They're probably going to be in a bad mood. And if you're in a bind and you go up there unhappy, it's not going to go well, right?
Right.
Good luck to you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And you're done with court evidence. Okay.
Okay, Greg.
Yeah, you're gonna wait for the thing.
I'll come talk to you in a few.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
There you are.
Okay, good luck, man.
Let Fleischer know. I mean, did you let Judge Wright know?
Yeah, I did. I texted him that. I had to protect him more. Let's see if he
I'll go.
replied.
All right.
He didn't reply. All right, bye, Greg. We're done. Just wait. Yeah.
Wow, I don't have one. I didn't bring one here. Oh, yeah.
I'm going to complain to facilities that it should be not.
No, we did call to have the hearing turned over yesterday.
Are we done? We good?
Judges, prosecutions in the queue for George.
Judge, I did call yesterday for you.
To make it hot?
No, why would I do that?
Don't, please, Ramona, you're killing me.
No, I wouldn't do that. I called to get the temperature lowered.
Okay, all right. I'll
Okay.
see you tomorrow, huh?
Yes, Judge.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.